Rudolph Valentino, born on May 6, 1895, in Castellaneta, Italy, was a legendary silent film actor celebrated for his captivating performances in the 1920s. His notable films include The Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse, 1921, Blood and Sand, 1922, and The Sheik. The Sheik was particularly successful, earning approximately $4 million, while Blood and Sand grossed around $2.5 million. The Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse was another major hit, bringing in over $5 million. Valentino's films achieved extraordinary financial success for the silent era, contributing significantly to his star power. He passed away on August 23, 1926, in New York City at the age of 31 due to peritonitis. His untimely death left a profound impact on the film industry, and his legacy endures through his iconic roles and enduring popularity. Lon Chaney, born on April 1, 1883, in Colorado Springs, Colorado, was a pioneering silent film actor renowned for his transformative performances and makeup artistry. Known as the Man of a Thousand Faces, Chaney's notable films include The Hunchback of Notre Dame, 1923, The Phantom of the Opera, 1925, and He Who Gets Slapped, 1924. His most famous and financially successful films include The Phantom of the Opera, which was a major hit of its time, earning substantial box office returns. The Hunchback of Notre Dame also performed well, contributing significantly to his fame. Chaney's exceptional talent in creating distinctive characters through makeup and physical transformations was widely recognized. He passed away on August 26, 1930, in Los Angeles, California, at the age of 47 from lung cancer. Thelma Todd, born on July 29, 1906, in Lawrence, Massachusetts, was a popular American actress known for her roles in silent and early sound films. Her notable films include Thelma Todd's Halloween Party, 1929, The Greek Tamer, 1930, and Horseshoes, 1928. Among these, The Greek Tamer was particularly successful, showcasing her comedic talents and earning significant acclaim. Todd's career was marked by her versatility and charm, making her a beloved figure in Hollywood during the 1920s and early 1930s. Tragically, she passed away on December 14, 1935, in Los Angeles, California, at the age of 29, due to carbon monoxide poisoning in her garage. John Gilbert, born on July 10, 1899, in Logan, Utah, was a prominent silent film actor celebrated for his charismatic performances and romantic roles. Notable films in his career include The Big Parade, 1925, Flesh and the Devil, 1926, and Queen Christina, 1933. Substantial box office success and establishing Gilbert as one of the top stars of the silent era. Flesh and the Devil also performed well, showcasing his on-screen chemistry with co-star Greta Garbo and contributing to his fame. Gilbert's transition to talkies was less successful, but he remained a respected figure in early Hollywood. He passed away on January 9, 1936, in Hollywood, California, at the age of 36 from a heart attack. Jean Harlow, born on March 3, 1911, in Kansas City, Missouri, was a major Hollywood star known for her roles in the 1930s. Some of her most famous films include Hell's Angels, 1930, Red Dust, 1932, and Dinner at 8, 1933. Of these, Hell's Angels was particularly successful, earning around $4 million at the box office, making it one of the highest-grossing films of its time and a significant contributor to Harlow's fame. Her career was cut short when she passed away on June 7, 1937, in Los Angeles, California, at the age of 26 due to kidney failure. Despite her brief career, Harlow left a lasting impact on Hollywood and remains an iconic figure in film history. Carole Lombard, born on October 6, 1908, in Fort Wayne, Indiana, was a celebrated American actress known for her comedic talent and dynamic screen presence. Some of her most famous films include My Man Godfrey, 1936, To Be or Not to Be, 1942, and Nothing Sacred, 1937. Among these, My Man Godfrey was particularly successful, earning substantial box office returns and acclaim, and is often considered one of her best performances. Lombard's career was tragically cut short when she died in a plane crash on January 16, 1942, near Las Vegas, Nevada, at the age of 33. Her untimely death was a great loss to the film industry, but her legacy endures through her memorable performances and significant contributions to classic cinema. Barbara Nichols, born on February 26, 1928, in New York City, was an American actress known for her work in film and television during the 1950s and 1960s. Some of her most notable films include Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, 1953, The Best Things in Life Are Free, 1956, and The George Raft Story, 1961. Among these, Gentlemen Prefer Blondes was particularly significant, both for its popularity and for Nichols' standout performance. This film, starring Marilyn Monroe and Jane Russell, was a major box office success and is considered one of the top films of the 1950s. Nichols passed away on October 5, 1976, in Los Angeles, California, at the age of 48. Her contributions to film and television remain a notable part of her legacy. Freddie Prinze, born on June 22, 1954, in New York City, was an American actor and comedian known for his work in television and film during the 1970s. His most notable film was Chico and the Man, 1974 to 1978, where he played the title role and gained significant popularity. While Prinze's film career was relatively brief, his work in television was highly acclaimed and central to his fame. His most successful film was California Suite, 1978, where he played a supporting role. Despite its moderate success, Prinze's notable achievements were more in television rather than film. Freddie Prinze passed away on January 29, 1977, in Los Angeles, California, at the age of 22 due to a self-inflicted gunshot wound. His untimely death was a great loss to the entertainment industry. Matthew Garber, born on March 25, 1956, in Hampstead, London, was an English actor best known for his roles in classic Disney films. His most notable films include Mary Poppins, 1964, and The Gnome Mobile, 1967. Among these, Mary Poppins was particularly significant, with its massive box office success and enduring popularity, making it the most financially successful film of his career. Garber passed away on June 13, 1977, in Hampstead, London, at the age of 21 due to complications from hepatitis. Despite his brief career, his work in Disney films remains memorable and beloved. Elvis Presley, born on January 8, 1935, in Tupelo, Mississippi, was a cultural icon and prolific entertainer, known for his contributions to both music and film. Some of his most famous films include Jailhouse Rock, 1957, Blue Hawaii, 1961, and Viva Las Vegas, 1964. Among these, Blue Hawaii was particularly notable for its financial success, earning approximately $5 million at the box office, which was a significant achievement for its time. Elvis Presley passed away on August 16, 1977, in Memphis, Tennessee, at the age of 42. Marc Bolan, born on September 30, 1947, in London, was a British singer, songwriter, and guitarist, best known as the frontman of the glam rock band T-Rex. Although primarily celebrated for his musical career, Bolan did have some involvement in film and television. His most notable film appearance was in Born to Boogie, 1972, a musical documentary featuring T-Rex. Among his works, Born to Boogie is notable, though it did not achieve significant box office success. Bolan's primary acclaim and financial success came from his music, particularly with T-Rex's hit singles and albums. He was more renowned for his impact on music than on film. Marc Bolan died in a car crash on September 16, 1977, in London at the age of 29. Ronnie Van Zant, born on January 15, 1948, in Jacksonville, Florida, was the lead vocalist of the influential Southern rock band Lynyrd Skynyrd. While he was not known for his film career, Van Zant and Lynyrd Skynyrd's music has been featured in several films and documentaries. Notable among these is Freebird the Movie, 1996, a documentary about the band's history, and Street Survivors, the true story of the Lynyrd Skynyrd plane crash, 2008, a TV movie that dramatizes the tragic events surrounding the band's plane crash. The most significant financial success related to Van Zant's work came from his band's albums and music rather than films. His contributions to music were more impactful and financially successful. Ronnie Van Zant passed away on October 20, 1977, in Galesburg, Mississippi, at the age of 29, in a plane crash involving Lynyrd Skynyrd. His legacy continues through the band's enduring influence on rock music. Keith Moon, born on August 23, 1946, in London, was the legendary drummer of the rock band The Who. While he was primarily known for his musical career, Moon made some notable film appearances. His most famous films include The Kids Are All Right, 1979, a documentary about The Who that features Moon's vibrant personality and contributions to the band, and Quadrophenia, 1979, a film adaptation of The Who's rock opera in which Moon played a supporting role. Among his film appearances, The Kids Are All Right stands out for its significant impact and success, though it was more notable for its documentary content rather than as a traditional box office hit. Keith Moon passed away on September 7, 1978, in London at the age of 32 due to an overdose of pills. Sid Vicious, born on May 10, 1957, in London, was the bassist of the influential punk rock band The Sex Pistols. Although Vicious is best known for his role in the punk music scene, he made some notable film appearances. His most famous film is The Great Rock and Roll Swindle, 1980, a mockumentary about the Sex Pistols that features Vicious in several scenes. Another notable film is Sid and Nancy, 1986, a biographical film about his tumultuous relationship with Nancy Spungen, which has garnered critical acclaim and brought attention to Vicious's life and music. Of these films, The Great Rock and Roll Swindle is significant, as it captures the chaotic essence of the Sex Pistols and Vicious's role in their story, though it did not achieve major box office success. Sid Vicious passed away on February 2, 1979, in New York City at the age of 21 due to a heroin overdose. Despite his short life, his impact on punk music and culture remains influential. Darla Hood, born on January 8, 1931, in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, was a popular child actress known for her roles in the Our Gang comedies. Her most famous films include the Our Gang comedies, 1934 to 1939, where she appeared as a key member of the gang. Some of the standout films in this series featuring Hood are Our Gang Follies of 1938, 1937, and The Little Rascals, 1938. Among these, Our Gang Follies of 1938 is particularly notable for its popularity and success, showcasing Hood's talent in a series that was widely loved and financially successful during its time. Darla Hood passed away on June 13, 1979, in Hollywood, California, at the age of 48 due to a heart attack. Jean Seberg, born on November 13, 1938, in Marshalltown, Iowa, was an acclaimed American actress known for her work in French New Wave cinema and Hollywood films. Some of her most famous films include Breathless, 1960, where she starred as Patricia Franchini, and Saint Joan, 1957, where she portrayed Joan of Arc. Breathless is particularly notable for its success and influence, marking Seberg's most significant role and earning considerable acclaim both critically and financially. Among these, Breathless, 1960, is widely recognized as her most successful film, known for its groundbreaking style and impact on cinema. Jean Seberg passed away on August 30, 1979, in Paris, France, at the age of 40, due to a suspected suicide. Lupe Velez, born on July 18, 1908, in San Luis Potosi, Mexico, was a popular Mexican actress known for her vibrant performances in Hollywood films during the 1930s. Some of her most notable films include The Squaw Man, 1931, Hell's Angels, 1930, and the Mexican Spitfire series. Among these, the Mexican Spitfire series was particularly significant, showcasing Velez's comedic talent and charm, and was financially successful. These films, including Mexican Spitfire, 1939, and Mexican Spitfire Out West, 1940, were among her most successful in terms of earnings and popularity. Lupe Velez passed away on December 14, 1944, in Hollywood, California, at the age of 36, due to a drug overdose. Curly Howard, born Jerome Lester Horwitz on October 22, 1903, in Brooklyn, New York, was a beloved actor and comedian best known for his work as a member of the Three Stooges. Some of his most famous films include Punch Drunks, 1934, Three Little Pigskins, 1934, and the Three Stooges series, which featured numerous short films and comedic shorts. Among these, the most notable for financial success and popularity were the various short films featuring the Three Stooges, including Men in Black, 1934, which was particularly well received and successful during its time. Curly Howard passed away on January 18, 1952, in San Gabriel, California, at the age of 48, due to a stroke. James Dean, born on February 8, 1931, in Marion, Indiana, was an iconic American actor whose career, though brief, left a lasting impact on film and popular culture. His most famous films include East of Eden, 1955, Rebel Without a Cause, 1955, and Giant, 1956. Of these, Rebel Without a Cause is particularly notable for its financial success and critical acclaim, solidifying Dean's status as a cultural icon. This film is often highlighted as his most successful in terms of box office performance and influence. James Dean tragically passed away on September 30, 1955 in Cholame, California, in a car accident at the age of 24. Despite his short life, his work continues to be celebrated for its profound impact on cinema and his enduring legacy as a symbol of youthful rebellion and angst. Carl Alfalfa Switzer, born on August 7, 1927, in Paris, Illinois, was a child actor best known for his role as Alfalfa in the Our Gang, Little Rascals comedies. Some of his most notable films include the Our Gang comedies, 1935 to 1940, where he played the lovable character Alfalfa. Among these, the Little Rascals series, particularly Our Gang Follies of 1938-1937, stands out for its popularity and success. The series as a whole was very successful and beloved by audiences, though it is challenging to pinpoint a single film's financial success separately. Carl Switzer passed away on January 21, 1959, in Mission Hills, California, at the age of 31, due to a shooting incident. The Big Bopper, born Giles Perry Richardson Jr., on October 24, 1930, was a notable American rock and roll artist known for his flamboyant style and hit songs. His most famous songs include Chantilly Lace and Big Bopper's Wedding. He was a key figure in early rock and roll and was known for his energetic performances and distinctive voice. Richardson gained fame in the late 1950s with his unique blend of rock and roll and rhythm and blues. His contributions to music were significant, and he remains an iconic figure in the history of rock and roll. The Big Bopper died on February 3, 1959, in a plane crash near Clear Lake, Iowa, alongside Buddy Holly and Ritchie Valens, during what is famously known as the day the music died. He was 28 years old at the time of his death. Ritchie Valens, born Richard Stephen Valenzuela on May 13, 1941, in Pacoima, California, was a pioneering American rock and roll singer and songwriter. He is best known for his hit songs such as La Bamba, Donna, and Come On, Let's Go. His music was influential in the early rock and roll era, and he is remembered for his blend of rock and roll with traditional Mexican music, which helped popularize Latin rock. Valens' career was tragically cut short when he died in a plane crash on February 3, 1959, near Clear Lake, Iowa. This crash, which also claimed the lives of Buddy Holly and the Big Bopper, is famously referred to as the day the music died. Ritchie Valens was just 17 years old at the time of his death. Despite his brief career, his impact on music and his enduring hits continue to be celebrated. Buddy Holly, born Charles Hardin Holly on September 7, 1936, in Lubbock, Texas, was a highly influential American rock and roll singer and songwriter. He is best known for his pioneering role in rock and roll music, with hits such as Peggy Sue, That'll Be the Day, and Oh Boy. Holly's innovative approach to music, including his use of studio techniques and his distinctive sound, had a profound impact on the genre. Buddy Holly's career was tragically cut short when he died in a plane crash on February 3, 1959, near Clear Lake, Iowa, an event famously known as the day the music died. Holly was just 22 years old at the time of his death. Billie Holiday, born Eleanor Fagan on April 7, 1915, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, was an iconic American jazz and blues singer renowned for her emotive voice and profound influence on jazz music. Some of her most famous songs include Strange Fruit, God Bless the Child, and Lady Sings the Blues. Holiday's music, characterized by her unique vocal style and expressive delivery, made her one of the most celebrated jazz artists of her time. Billie Holiday passed away on July 17, 1959, in New York City due to complications related to cirrhosis of the liver, exacerbated by substance abuse. She was 44 years old at the time of her death. Despite her struggles, her legacy continues through her powerful recordings and lasting impact on jazz and blues music. Marilyn Monroe, born Norma Jean Mortensen on June 1, 1926, in Los Angeles, California, was an iconic American actress, model, and singer. Known for her glamorous persona and captivating performances, she became one of the most famous and enduring symbols of Hollywood's golden age. Some of her most notable films include Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, 1953, Some Like It Hot, 1959, and The 7-Year Itch, 1955. Monroe's combination of beauty, talent, and charisma made her a major star and a cultural icon. Marilyn Monroe passed away on August 5, 1962, in Los Angeles, California, at the age of 36. Patsy Cline, born Virginia Patterson Hensley on September 8, 1932, in Winchester, Virginia, was a highly influential American country music singer known for her rich, emotive voice and crossover appeal to pop audiences. Some of her most famous songs include Crazy, I Fall to Pieces, and Sweet Dreams. Cline's powerful voice and heartfelt performances helped her become a pioneering figure in country music. Patsy Cline tragically died in a plane crash on March 5, 1963, near Camden, Tennessee. She was 30 years old at the time of her death. Despite her brief career, Patsy Cline's impact on country music and her enduring legacy continue to be celebrated. John F. Kennedy, born John Fitzgerald Kennedy on May 29, 1917, in Brookline, Massachusetts, was the 35th President of the United States. He is remembered for his leadership during the Cuban Missile Crisis, his inspiring speeches, and his vision for a new frontier in domestic and foreign policy. His notable achievements include the establishment of the Peace Corps and his efforts in advancing the space program, particularly the goal of landing a man on the moon. John F. Kennedy was assassinated on November 22, 1963, in Dallas, Texas, while riding in a motorcade. He was 46 years old at the time of his death. His assassination remains one of the most tragic and shocking events in American history. Jim Reeves, born James Travis Reeves on August 20, 1923, in Galloway, Texas, was a popular American country and pop singer known for his smooth voice and melodic style. Some of his most famous songs include He'll Have to Go, Four Walls, and Distant Drums. Reeves was renowned for his distinctive baritone voice and his ability to blend country with pop music, making him a significant figure in both genres. Jim Reeves died in a plane crash on July 31, 1964, near Nashville, Tennessee. He was 40 years old at the time of his death. Sam Cooke, born Samuel Cooke on January 22, 1931, in Clarksdale, Mississippi, was a pioneering American singer, songwriter, and civil rights activist. Known for his smooth, soulful voice and influential contributions to the development of soul music, Cooke's notable hits include You Send Me, A Change Is Gonna Come, and Wonderful World. His music blended gospel, pop, and rhythm and blues, significantly shaping the sound of modern soul music. Sam Cooke tragically died on December 11, 1964, at the age of 33. He was shot and killed at the Hacienda Motel in Los Angeles under circumstances that remain controversial. Despite his short life, Cooke's profound impact on music and his role in the civil rights movement continue to be celebrated and remembered. Dorothy Dandridge, born Dorothy Jean Dandridge on November 9, 1922, in Cleveland, Ohio, was an acclaimed American actress and singer. She was one of the first African-American actresses to be nominated for an Academy Award for Best Actress for her role in Carmen Jones, 1954. Dandridge was known for her vibrant performances and her contributions to breaking racial barriers in Hollywood. Dorothy Dandridge died on September 8, 1965, in Los Angeles, California, at the age of 42. Her death was due to an overdose of barbiturates, and it remains a tragic end to a groundbreaking career. Despite her struggles, Dandridge's legacy continues to be honored for her trailblazing role in the entertainment industry and her lasting impact on film and music.